so I just laid over in the seat and just kicked the gas and just shot by it as fast as I could.
He still had the license plate number which identified the car as stolen. It was later found abandoned in the same area as the other getaway cars, along a deserted road in South Carolina.
We told him how brave and how not brave he was. We're tickled to death that he helped us, but we didn't want him to get hurt, and luckily he didn't. I don't think what I did was anything close to heroic. I think it was just a civic duty almost to try to help catch this guy.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out where everybody's at today.
I have no idea.
Well, I got my kitchen and my dining room completely cleaned. I guess tomorrow will be my living room and the bathrooms.
Doing nothing today?
HR, huh?
I said I've done nothing today.
But that's okay.
Got all the laundry finished, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah, I got laundry to finish too. I tend to forget about that.
Yeah. I told the hubby last night when I thought my dryer was broke, I said, well, I guess we just start going naked and save money.
There you go. I'm sure he didn't have a problem with that.
No. Told me it might look kind of funny out there at the truck stops getting fuel.
You never know. They might like it.
Right. You watch Crystal's live today?
I haven't watched any lives today, but I heard she was throwing a fit.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of them today. I've just been cleaning, getting my house back in order.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
Oh, it was pretty bad. It had to have been pretty bad. It took me all day just to do the kitchen and the dining room.
Oh,
Well, to get it to where I want it.
now we're right. You must have did a deep clean.
Oh, yes, very deep clean. So I guess tomorrow I'll be spending all day on the living room and then on the bathrooms.
Well, I'm gonna get up and go to the bins in the morning, and then come back and rest a little bit, and then go back to the bins tomorrow afternoon for restock.
They got anything good this week?
I haven't seen quite a few things he wanted, so I'm gonna try to get them for him.
You're so sweet to him.
I try. I've got a car stereo that's normally $145 on Amazon.
Oh, I think I've probably spent $100 on Amazon in the last week getting all that stuff for anxiety.
Uh,
All them workbooks and stuff.
yeah. I got those. I've got some rechargeable LED flashlight. Just manly stuff.
I haven't even looked at the site to see what ours has this week.
Would be alright if I didn't have to get up so early.
Well, ours don't open till 9, so.
Ours don't open till 10.
Oh, God, and you get up that early?
Well, you go down there and get in line, and they give out numbers about 7, 6 or 7, just depends on what time he gets there. And then you can leave and come back at that time, but you keep your spot in line.
Oh. No, Char, I haven't heard anything about Lisa lately. Yeah, she's got to come up with something new. I'm surprised she hasn't started saying he needs school clothes and school supplies yet.
I thought she did.
Did she?
I thought she did. Well, the other day somebody was asking her, so after camp, are you going to start on the school supplies and stuff? And she said she's done got some help with that stuff, but not enough. So
It's always something with her, and it's never enough.
none of these scammers ever get enough.
No, never.
Have you looked at Crystal's Amazon wish list?
I'm scared to look at it because I
It's a
can
bunch
just
of
imagine the
Halloween
ridiculous
shit.
shit she's got on it.
Yeah. I mean, she's got some towels and a broom and a dustpan and a one of those push mops. But then it's a bunch of Halloween outfits and Halloween decorations and
Oh, of
bullshit.
course. But what does she need a broom and stuff like that for? She's in a motel.
I guess so they don't have to go to the front desk and ask for one anymore.
Yeah, because you know they sure don't want them coming in there to clean because I'm sure that place is a wreck.
And her trying to tell Michael that they don't do stayover rooms. Bullshit. I
They
worked
do
front
what?
desk telling Michael that they don't come in and clean the stayover rooms.
Yes, they do.
I know they do. I worked front desk, excuse me, front desk at hotels. I worked housekeeping at hotels. Every
Did
day we
they?
had to knock on the stayovers, and we didn't make. We made up their beds every day, but we only changed the sheets every other day.
Right. Did
But
they
if
have
they
dog
wanted
food
more,
on that wish list?
I didn't see any.
Of course not. I really wish those dogs would get taken away.
Well, I'm thinking about calling the hotel tomorrow and
I'm
telling them
thinking
that I
about
want.
calling the Humane Society tomorrow over there because them
About
dogs don't get out that room.
no, they don't. But just letting the hotel know, them dogs are in there pissing on your beds.
Yep, and she's trying to say they've been potty trained. No, they haven't because you don't take them out.
No, even when they lived in the house down here in Alabama, that last video she showed there was dog shit and piss all over the floors,
And she
and
wouldn't clean
Michael
it.
came to the no,
She would yell at Michael to pick it up, and he wasn't picking it up either, so he don't give a shit either.
nope.
And I mean, I did see earlier she went on IG Live, and all it said was need $20, but she wasn't on long, and I didn't. When I went to go look back at it, she'd already ended it.
What you need $20 for now?
I have no idea.
I mean,
They
that
probably need
organization brought
cigarettes or
them
something.
food, and the food bank brought them more food. She gets food stamps in 2 days if she gets them, which I hope she don't.
I hope she don't either after all that's been reported.
I mean, I know I've reported it, and a bunch of other people said they're going to report it. So we'll see.
I can't stand them.
I can't either.
And the last couple days, I just couldn't even watch it. I just couldn't do it.
Charlie said she was having one today.
Did she have another full meltdown?
They said she was having one today going off on Michael,
When doesn't she go off on him?
talking about his teeth and his nasty ass and he smelled and
Like
yeah,
she has room to talk.
exactly.
And I don't know why she's complaining about his teeth. She's the one that chose to be with him.
Yep. Oh, and he's talking about his kids. What else did it say she was talking about? All right, how lazy he was.
Yeah, Char, I didn't see her at all today. I mean, I seen where she went on, but the first time I tried to go in and there was no sound at all, so I exited it, and then when I went back, it was already ended.
Daphne, lay down.
But she keeps going live and then she's not even on there interacting or anything. She's not even on the screen. She's, I
Just
guess, busy
opportunities, and
fighting
that's
with
it.
him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's trying to get some pity. But I'm sorry, I don't pity her. She put herself in her position. They chose to live like this for 10 years.
Good girl. Abby's a good girl. All I know is the hubby needs to hurry his ass up and call if he wants me up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Dang, he hadn't called you yet?
Nope.
Mine called me earlier and woke me up, and when he realized I was sleeping because I had a migraine, and he realized how bad it was today, he just said, well, just go get you some rest. I got to get up at 2:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and go to bed.
Oh, well, I've talked to him several times today, but he usually calls about 20 or 30 miles before he gets to the yard to let me know he's almost there so I can get the laptop ready for video chat.
I don't know why she keeps talking about her kids. That's not getting her any sympathy. Everybody knows that she has no rights to them and that she lost them. She didn't just give them up for adoption.
But she tries to tell everyone that there's an open adoption with that one kid's people. Okay, if you have an open adoption with them, why haven't you spoke to them or seen them in 3 years?
I really doubt she will ever see those kids again.
Yeah, she said it's an open adoption.
But she doesn't have the lady's number so she can check on them. I know I was scrolling through earlier. I seen Robin and Angie up in Haley's live.
Okay, who is Haley?
Haley used to be a mod for Kanisha,
Okay.
and now she's just on live every day begging. And I don't really know what was going on with her, Robin, and Angie today, and something about she had already apologized to Robin, and I don't think Robin deserves apologies for shit, though.
Nope.
So and she had
Apologize
her
to her.
microphone off, so there wasn't nothing to hear. I was just trying to read the comments, and it was Angie and Robin and a few other people. I don't even know who they were.
That's crazy.
But Robin wants everybody to forgive her and be her friend and think that because she's already said she was sorry, that makes it right.
Go lie to somebody else. I ain't buying it.
I'm sure not. Yeah, Robin got way too involved. And she put herself there. Nobody made her. And I'm sure that her and Kanisha still talk off of TikTok.
Mm. And she's probably still helping Tanisha out.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Because her baby's sick. Yeah, right.
And she still loves her and cares about her. Hey, Chelsea, how you doing?
I'm ready for this week to be over. When's your hubby get home?
I'm sure it'll be Friday.
Okay. Mine's supposed to be home Thursday night, but if Honda works, he won't be home till Saturday night. And then be off Sunday and go back out Monday.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Mine seems to always go back out on Sundays.
Well, if he gets to come on Thursday night, he'll still end up going back out on Sunday. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I have, though. I've been out of the loop on these scammers for the last couple of days. I wrote a bunch down from last night's live so I can check them out.
Uh-huh.
I just haven't done it.
Ain't much changed. They're all still scamming.
Huh?
I said, I'm sure ain't much changed. They're just trying to all scam.
Yeah, and they're all using the same schemes. Every one
Yep.
of them. Yeah, there is way too many to
Way
keep
too
up with.
many.
I think I've got like 30 of them written down that I need to go check out.
Wow.
Well, because people send me some, and then when we're in the lives, of people bring them up. So I do that too.
Uh-huh.
You got lost. Where'd you go?
I wonder what's up with Erica.
Oh, she sent me a message on my main account today
Okay.
and sent me a request on Venmo.
Boys need food.
No, she was out of gas. She was broke down again.
Okay. Well, I hope you denied it.
Of course I did. And I didn't even respond to her message on my main account.
And it's the 15th. They should have went to the food bank today.
Yeah? And shouldn't she be getting paid tomorrow?
They get paid Tuesday nights.
Oh, so she should get paid tonight.
Yep.
She shouldn't be asking for nothing. course, she hasn't. I haven't seen her on there begging for her fake
Mortgage.
mortgage. Yeah, the mortgage that keeps changing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but my daughter messaged me Sunday morning. They done changed my damn schedule again without even telling me or asking me.
Oh, Lord.
Because she usually works Tuesday and Wednesday from 2 to 9, and then Friday and Saturday from 9 to 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, now they've got her working Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all third shift. But she doesn't mind the third on Friday and Saturday because that's when she gets, she makes bank on Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah.
But she don't know about how Wednesday and Thursdays, or Thursday, yeah, whatever it is, Wednesday and Thursday's gonna go.
I know when I used to work for Waffle House, Wednesdays were dead.
Like I told her, you might get some of them factory people coming in after they get off work. Make you a little bit.
She'll probably do okay. I mean, she's got the personality and the looks for it, so.
Yeah, but you can't do nothing with looks and personality if nobody comes in.
Well, true. I mean, you got to actually have the customers.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight, Barb? How's the puppy? I forgot her hubby's home now. She can't get in the box.
Ah.
Come on, my ducky friend, get in the box.
Your ducky friend?
Yeah, duck.
Oh, I didn't even see him come in.
He's in under his campaign account.
Oh, okay. The one he has to behave on.
Yes. Like we ever behave on this account.
Hold on, husband's calling.
Okay. Hey, you.
Hold on a second. What the hey? Okay. Is my phone done? Is my tablet done being an asshole?
Probably not.
Okay, there we go. It's still being a pain in my butt, but oh well.
What you on you're on your tablet right now?
Yeah, I got my phone in another live that I'm watching as well. Well, I just left that one. I'm going to check my notifications now. I've been pissing people off all day on my other account.
Oh, isn't it fun to do that?
Trump supporters. I mean, I despise Biden as well, but I despise Trump more just being a New Yorker and know what he's done.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna really piss off Trump supporters later because I've got to get 19 screenshots and then post them because yeah, I have the court documents on a court case that's actually going back into federal court in December.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's an SA case that Trump was named in with Jeffrey Epstein.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's a 19-page lawsuit.
You know, I
I mean, they
actually
can't
did a video on my account today with me talking.
You did?
I did. I made a whole introduction.
I had to go look.
You have to go look. I made a whole introduction because I'm gonna start going live on that account too.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be my fun account. We just go to live and bullshit and have a blast.
Hey, you got this day and age, you got to, especially with everything that's going on. I see, and that's like, I come live on this account. I should be well. Come tomorrow, this account is going to be nothing but campaign stuff again. Because I've had to use this one to come to live since I was managed on the other account because somebody else did. But as of 5:27 tomorrow. 5:27 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be able to go live on my other account again.
Awesome. Well, if
So,
you want me to repost any of your stuff from this account, just let me know. I will.
Oh no, if you want to, you can. That's up to you. I mean, hell, I would love it if people did, but and I respect everybody supports who they support, but what? A speech on a younger generation president that needed somebody that's
best for the country.
See, one thing that I firmly believe in with everything, like I've told people this, and I've said it in a live when I was on this account doing a campaign live. I was live for 3 hours. Our government the past 20 plus years has become a shit show. Point blank. It's not about what's good for the country. It's about who's going to get more power and more money.
I hate to say it, but I kind of miss the Reagan years.
The Reagan years, the JFK years, where Democrats and Republicans got along,
exactly,
and they actually did what was for the good of the country. It's time that our country moves forward and we stop electing the same politicians over and over again.
Right.
It's time that every member of government gets on the same page because the only thing that they're doing in all actuality is they're dividing the country. They may not see it that way, but I agree with what you're saying, Shar, but here's the whole thing, and I've said it before, and I'm sorry I'm talking about politics on your live, Truth. But,
okay.
this kind of goes with your name, Truth.
Hey, as long as it's all respectful and like adults, I'm good with it.
Oh yeah, and that's what makes alive. Yes, everyone could agree to disagree, but keep it respectful. No name calling, no vulgar language. And one thing that I strongly believe is Congress always talks about checks and balances.
Right.
But who's checking and balancing Congress? Congress is the one that makes all the laws. If you put it into truth perspective, yes, the president does have some power. He can write executive orders. He can do proclamations. But here's the thing. When it comes to executive orders, if Congress don't like it, Congress can challenge it in court.
Yeah.
And there's no way that's fair. Congress has the power. Congress has every bit of power. They've got the power to make laws. They've got the power of the purse for the country.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. After Marjorie Taylor Greene's actions this morning, I feel she needs to be immediately removed from office because she did it again. And
I missed that. What happened?
I personally feel that if you're a sitting member of Congress, if you either post or you display the American flag hanging upside down because you don't like what's being done, where the laws are being upheld, I think any member of Congress should be removed from office immediately that does anything like that. And this morning on Twitter, she posted a picture of the American flag upside down, which is the international sign of distress.
Right.
Our country is not in distress. I hate to break it to her. Yes, there are things that do need to change. However, the reason she posted that is because shit. Hold on, let me think of a different way to say it because I don't feel like getting nannered again.
Don't get nannered again.
Her undercover lover got indicted again. That's why she posted it.
Oh.
The Republicans claim to be the party of law and order, but it's only the party of law and order when what they want enforced is being enforced.
Right.
They don't like the fact she doesn't like the fact that Trump got indicted again. And another thing that they all fail to realize is, they're saying, "Oh, the election was stolen. The election was stolen." But guess what? Number one, they've never provided evidence. Now Trump's talking about, oh, he's doing this big press conference on Monday at 10 a.m. from his golf course in New Jersey, and they're going to provide all this evidence that shows that the election was rigged in Georgia.
Mm.
Now, here's the kicker. Rudy Giuliani was going to court because he's being sued by the two poll workers. Rudy Giuliani admitted under oath that he lied about election fraud in Georgia.
Wow.
So yeah, what it is, this is just going to be another grift because the minute Trump was indicted, he put up posts on Truth Social because I have a troll account on Truth Social, and I troll this son of a gun every day. I bash him every day. I've posted videos and tagged him in on Truth Social where he's behind bars with the song "Locked Up" by Akon. My assistant manager at work, he tells me, "You keep doing that, the Secret Service is going to come get you." I'm like, "Hey, freedom of speech. I ain't threatening them."
Right.
See, all right, yeah, sorry. My mind's going a million different directions, and one thing that I firmly believe is I don't know if anyone knows, but Trump praises himself for these tax cuts that he did while he was in office.
Uh-huh.
But here's the whole thing: he gave tax cuts to the rich. A lot of people, a lot of his supporters still have not looked at what he did. But from 2021 till 2027, Trump made it to where our taxes go up every 2 years.
And that's ridiculous.
And they want to blame Biden. But it was Trump that did it. They want to talk about inflation. That's a whole nother topic. And inflation is now down to where it was up until 2 years ago. It started to skyrocket, and it's back down to those numbers where it was 2 years ago. What we're dealing with is corporate greed. That's what a lot of people don't realize. When there's a higher demand for something, they're gonna raise the price, and people are buying a lot more on certain things. So the companies, they track all of that. They track what they sell. So if they see something selling more, they're gonna raise the price and say, "Oh, it's inflation." No, it's not inflation. This is pure corporate greed, just like with the pandemic. They wanted to use the pandemic as an excuse. I worked for Dollar General during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, the first year, Dollar General's profits were at an all-time high. If it was that serious to where they had to raise prices the way they did, how did they record record-breaking profits?
Yeah.
It's and people listen to the politicians too much instead of the actual facts. So yeah, when I get on a rant, I get on a rant.
Hey, we all get on our soapboxes, trust me. I get
So
on
yeah,
mine too.
you're gonna probably I was off today. I go back to work tomorrow. I work tomorrow and Thursday. Most likely Friday, I will be putting out either new videos or I will be doing a live Friday.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let me go in here and see something. I gotta go into my Microsoft Word because that's where all my speeches are. Okay, let's see. Oh, you didn't know about my bike across America, did you?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
I'm gonna
mentioned
get
it,
an
well, you mentioned it the other night, but I don't know the details of it.
I'll fill you in on that. But these are the speeches that I've got. I don't know if hey, welcome back, Greta. I don't know if Shar is still in here, but I do have a speech on term limits. Um, I've got a speech on no tax on the lower class. You know, anyone making less than $30,000 a year, no tax whatsoever. I got legalization, part one and part two, southern border, universal health care, permanent child tax credit. Oh yeah, I've got some detailed speeches, or I'm not saying they're going to be speeches, or however they want to look at it, but yeah. Why are there certain ones missing? Wait a second. There's certain ones missing. Where the heck is? Hold on. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's my younger president speech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got eight that I've got to do. Oh snap! I did download the Trump indictment. Oh, I forgot that I downloaded that.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. Healthcare is a joke in this country. Absolutely, 100% correct. And
Yep.
hopefully, I get enough people in my live. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow before work or Thursday after work, just advertising it and
Yeah.
going over what I'm going to talk about. And hopefully, I'll tag it in my other account. I'll get people from my other account to share it out because I follow several big creators over there, and I think if one of them sees what I'm doing because they don't know, I think I may be able to get her into my live, and she'll bring a lot of people. I need to get Legal Dad into my live. Yeah, there's a lot of people I gotta try and get in my live. I'm gonna try and reach out to. I'm gonna try to reach out to a lot of big creators that I do converse with once in a while, and see if I get them into my live to ask me questions live, because they'll bring a lot of people into the live.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, they definitely and see that's where I should have. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to intertwine my universal health care and the legalization ones, because a majority of the funding for my universal health care that I would do would be funded by the legalization. There's so much money involved when it comes to legalization, but these politicians, they don't want to do it because they'll lose all their kickbacks and all their money that they get from pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah. Hey, Orca, how you doing?
Oh, I like that name. I like that name a lot.
Oh, thank you, Greta.
Oh,
Well,
Nikes. But how was everybody's day? Everybody have a good day today?
I got a lot of cleaning done since I hadn't been able to do a lot since the back surgery. I was finally feeling good enough today. I've been cleaning all day. I've still got the rest of my house to do, which I'll work on that tomorrow.
Excuse me. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I want to go to the beach. Even though we don't have a beach, I only got a lake here.
Oh, I'm an hour and a half from the beach.
I haven't been to a beach in probably 20 years.
I haven't been since we moved up here, so
Hell, I don't go out, period. I go to work and that's it. Or grocery shopping. I don't
I
do
like
anything.
to go to the doctor's appointments, and every now and then I'll actually go into the store to shop, but most of the time I just do it online or pick up, so I don't even have to get out the car.
There.
I do want to get with you off of here though, about something.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
Oh, you didn't do nothing. I just wanted to run some ideas by you,
Oh, okay.
because I think I'm fixing to make some changes to this account, and I just want to run some ideas with you.
Okay. Nah, ideas. I'm usually pretty good when it comes to ideas.
Yeah, I figured you would, and I think these are some you're going to be interested in.
Listen, I don't know who did it, but somebody lit a fire under Mother Nature's ass, and they gone done pissed her off with this weather.
Well,
Yes, she
I
needs some
finally
throat
got
rub.
some rain today.
Oh, sure, rub it in. Why don't you?
I
I'm
need to.
still
My whole
sweltering.
lawn is brown right now because it has not rained.
Damn.
It
I
has
mean,
rained here the past
I'm what,
2 weeks.
like 2, 3 hours away from you, Truth?
Yeah, about that. Because I'm
My
in
grass is still
Lucedale.
green.
Past 2 weeks, every day it's rained.
Well, sure, you need to send some of it to me.
Yeah, airmail me some, Greta.
And then tomorrow the high is only going to be like 82
What the hey?
Man, we got our highs up at the high 90s with the feel like 122.
for tomorrow.
It's been like that for the last 3 weeks. I have not
Oh, it's
even
good.
checked tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the first day we're supposed to get a break. It's going to be
Today was
like
our
in the
first day of
60s
getting
in the
break.
morning.
Like right now, thankfully, it's 70 degrees right now. Tomorrow it'll be a high of 84, then back to 90s. Oh God, dear sweet baby Jesus, where'd everybody go? Everybody froze.
Insert text message real quick.
Oh no, you're okay. Let's see. Tomorrow will be 84. Thursday it'll be 90, right?
Yeah.
Friday, back to 97.
Of
Saturday,
course.
97. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 99 for the high.
And you know that's not even going to be what the feel like. It's going to be a lot hotter.
Nope. Yep. We'll be under heat advisories and excessive heat warnings next week.
I get that warning almost every day, and it's like from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night.
It's supposed to be like 60 here in the morning.
Oh, you're lucky.
I'm ready for winter. Or at least fall.
I'll take fall. I'm not really a winter person, but I'll definitely take the fall.
I'm ready for some fall.
Oy vey.
But you know, I can put on enough clothes to stay warm, but I can't take off enough to stay cool.
Girl, I set my AC on 66 today.
Mine stays on 68.
Where are you from, Char?
Winter, I love. That's the only thing I miss about New York is the winters because it's nice and cold. I walk around in shorts in the winter.
How long have you been down here?
October 13th, it'll be 10 years.
Okay, so you understand we only get about 2 weeks of actual cold weather over a 3-month period.
Yep. Well, the
Yep.
past few years, it's been cold, but not the cold that I like.
I can't do cold. I went to Oregon during the spring one time, and I thought it was so beautiful, and I loved it. And then October, it got cold and started snowing, and I was like, nope, I want to go back home. As soon as this winter's over, I'm going home. I didn't even wait for the winter. February, I was gone.
All right, you're in Iowa, Shar.
My husband was just up there delivering.
But yeah, truth. Remember my ride? It's gonna take me from LA to DC and take me through 11 states.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And I'm gonna do it on an e-bike. I'm
I
gonna do
one of those electric ones.
Huh?
You say an e-bike? Aren't those electric?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds fun, but I do not leave the house unless I have to.
Me either.
Agoraphobia is a bitch.
As for a good reason.
Like I said, the store, the doctor, the bin store, and that's it.
That's
I
about
go
what I do. And the vet every month because I got to go take them for their grooming. They have to have their spa day.
I go to work. I go to the gas station if need be, or Dollar General. That's it. I don't go out. I'm always inside.
Well, I work from home, so. And even the stuff that I have to have for that, I order online and it comes straight to my house. I do not have to leave.
Hey, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, it does have beautiful scenery. And when I went to Oregon and came back, I drove just so I could see stuff and got lost in a couple of places, but I finally found my way back home.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, crap.
You can't here. You have to go to your bathroom for that.
What?
You can't crap in here. You have to go to your bathroom for that.
What the hey?
You said crap.
I know. I'm sweating to death right now.
So how did you get stranded last night at work?
I ran out of gas.
You ran out
Yeah,
of gas?
yeah, I ran out of gas last night, but thankfully, when I jumped offline, my my store manager, they were locking up the store, and she saw that I was still there. She's like, "I'll be back. I'll be right back." Came back, and she goes, "Come on, let's go. Follow me to the gas station."
Oh, that's good.
So, you know, my manager's cool. She can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but she's nice. Oh no, it's Goose. Goose is grounded.
Goose is never grounded in my lives.
Oh crap, there she is.
Hey, Goose.
Hey, what happened to Griddle? Greta,
I don't know. She just dropped. What the hell?
she fell.
Don't do it, Goose.
Oh, bite me.
Don't don't say it.
Bite me before I fluffed up your feathers and baked you in butter.
See, these are the things that Goose says to me. I'm
Well,
offended.
without my attention, you won't get no attention at all, you silly duck.
What the hey? Oh, listen, I can only imagine how many. Listen, before I got nannered, the day before I got nannered, I started posting a lot of videos. Now you know I usually don't post much, Goose, but now I've started posting a lot about Trump and everything. So you know my views have been going up, my likes are slowly going up. And one day I was live, and I think I was live for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I went and looked at the analytics afterwards. I had over 1,000 people in and out of my live that night. I was like, what the hell? So what are you
Yeah.
up to, Goose?
Oh, no, but I hate to break your heart there, duck. I have to love the guy in orange.
Listen, he really gonna be an orange.
I'm hopefully in shackle because that's how I like my man.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's in quite a bit of trouble in Georgia, especially being that he's still hollering what he's hollering after Rudy Giuliani has already admitted in open court in a written statement. He did this under oath. He admitted that he lied about voter fraud in Georgia.
Yeah, but so has Biden lied about a lot of things too.
All politicians lie, but when
Exactly. I just rather go with the better one.
neither one of them are better.
I don't know. I admired Trump. I admired him for a long time. Biden, on the other hand, he can go sniff water.
Goose, I'm gonna share some information with you on Instagram later. I'm gonna send you some screenshots. See, Trump's not talking about what he's dealing with in December. He doesn't want that information out, but it's slowly starting to come out again.
Yeah, but everybody, every runner and politician has a story.
Well, this one's not a good one.
Near is Biden, but here he is.
Yeah, I know. See, if you were in here earlier, you would have heard me bash them all, right, Truth?
Yep.
And I'll still vote for Trump.
Every one of them need to be kicked out of office.
But I'll still vote for Trump.
Because here's what you got to think about. Everyone's saying Biden raised the taxes. Biden hasn't. Trump did it with his tax plan. From 2021 to 2027, our taxes are going to go up every 2 years.
Oh, at least Trump is more motivated and not sleeping.
That we know of. I call Trump Diaper Don.
You may not like the dude, but I like him.
Oh, I despise both of them. I can't stand neither one of them.
I mean, I will still vote for Trump.
Oh shit, my nose. Let's hold on. I'm pulling up I'm pulling up TikTok on my other account to see what's going on over there. And now I got both my devices working now. Finally.
So what happened to Greta?
I don't know.
I mean,
She didn't get banana, did she?
Either she got nannered or my talk scared her away.
well, I don't know. I sent her a message asking her where'd she go. Her husband might have called again though too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
she
it.
tends to fall out of the box when
Hey, goddess.
I don't care what anybody says about Trump. I'm still voting for him. I like a bad guy.
She's on video chat with her husband right now.
Even if he
Too, Char. Have a great
hello,
night.
sir.
But
Even with the assault of a 13-year-old.
I highly doubt that. But
Goose, I'm going to share the court documents with you.
you're
He has to,
talking with a child sniffer in the office too, so I'll
well,
look into it. But
no, I know. Like I said, I despise them both.
then I don't know who was going to be the next good president.
Me.
You haven't had no experience. What
The-
politician experience do you have, though?
No, I'm not going to lie, but I follow politics very closely.
I mean, what kind of activity have you been involved in the community?
Well, in my community where I'm at, there's nothing to do here. I've been a volunteer at the VA Medical Center.
Well, in all fairness, Trump wasn't a politician either when he went
Yeah,
in.
but he also, though, had business experience, though, too.
Yeah.
Goose, you do know that I had my own company, right?
What kind of company and how many grants is it sitting on?
Well, my company went out of business because of the pandemic. See, I did marketing. I did marketing sales for AT&T and DirecTV. I've thought about getting back into it because I still have my AT&T UID, but I'm not going to do it again. It's too hard to do that now. I had, I think 27 employees that worked under me.
I don't know, just nothing against you, but a lot of people have more experience in life.
Well, one of the main reasons why I'm doing it, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. Yeah, I know I'm not going to get far, but it'll get my name out there.
Yeah, but is it going to be out there in time to vote?
Oh yeah, as soon as my other account is back, which is tomorrow, this is going back to my political campaign. You'll see my videos coming out more. Hey, Pete.
Yeah, but what are you going to be doing on the outside of TikTok? TikTok isn't going to mean anything to a lot of people.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing town halls. I'm actually getting a crew together to start setting them up. I've got to work on some outside of the state of Mississippi, though. I've got somebody that's gonna set one up in my old neighborhood up in New York City.
And because
I gotta reach out to him and find out where the hell he's at with that.
politician isn't really going to mean anything for votes if it's just on TikTok.
Oh, I know.
A lot of people who are running for president usually has a name out there somewhere big. Even as for Reagan, who has no politician experience, but his name was already out there.
When he ran for president, he had political experience already. He was the governor of California.
Yeah, but I'm talking about running the whole world. But I'm talking about, though, what kind of experience you have other than your town and TikTok.
I've got a lot of knowledge.
Knowledge
I
don't
just don't
mean
let it show.
anything if you don't have experiences.
Everybody starts somewhere. A lot of people that are in office now had no experience when they ran for office.
But they also had previous experience in more than just one community.
Mm-mm.
And they also, some of them has educational background. What kind of educational background are you going to present in this politician?
That won't matter. What's up, Gizmo?
That does matter, because if you're going to run the world, you got to have a lot of knowledge of different situations. You can't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to run the world.
You're not running the world.
Well, being a president, you kind of are. And it goes beyond just TikTok. People are going to want to see the actual visual stuff. Like on CNN or something, newspaper, newslettering of the great deeds in life. Nobody just don't want to hear words. Words don't mean nothing. Action means everything.
Truth, where'd you go?
Nowhere, I'm right here.
Oh, your thing was frozen.
Oh, yeah, because my text messages don't stop.
Yeah, I don't deal with that right now.
You have to learn everything and anything to order to be a president. You can't just pick and choose certain topics and that's it.
Oh, I know.
It's a
You should see the list
broadband
of speeches I
thing.
have written. You should see the list that I have. I'll be making
But you
videos.
can't
Like I said,
discuss it on
starting this week.
TikTok. What are you doing on the outside? I mean, politician, it's a year away for the election.
Well, here's the whole thing.
Yet
When you
only
run as
people
an
heard of
independent,
you is on TikTok.
when you run as an independent, media outlets won't take it. I actually have one media outlet that's local here that's going to do a story on it. I'm just waiting to set up an official date for that. Then I got to call the other ones when I'm in those areas.
So
one of them,
where is your political party? Like, who's your political party?
I'm
in
running
real
as an independent. I'm neither Democrat nor Republican.
Yeah, but every team, every side has a supporter. Who is your supporters?
I've got support, but not political because I haven't reached out to politicians yet. I'm not
So,
looking for political
so
support.
you're coming into this not prepared.
No, I am. I'm not looking for political support. That's not what it's
So,
about to me.
are you gonna say we're gonna let an unknown man who has very little with the society run for president and to make intellectual decisions
Do you know how
and
many
manage?
people are actually running this year? You know there's
No,
over.
because they're not a big brand name.
Yeah, and in order to get your name out there the way you're talking, you need a lot of money.
Exactly.
And that's not what our election should be about. It should not be about who has the most money backing them.
But also, the people who have money also has more power that can reach out to more system.
Yeah, and if you
I
notice,
mean,
nothing
other
gets
than
done.
volunteer in your local hospital, what other volunteer regimen have you been involved? Are you involved in the schools? Are you involved around the world? And if you think about it, money helps you get out there where you have very little, but yet you expect people to financially support you. Well, how are we able
No,
to financially?
that's the whole thing. I'm not running to gain financial support or political support. I'm doing this all on my own. That's why I'm not getting my name out there the way I would like it to be, because I'm not depending on people to donate to my campaign. I'm doing this all with my own time and money. That is not what an election should be about, point blank. And I've felt that way for over 20 years. It shouldn't be about who has the most money. It shouldn't be about what your background is. It shouldn't be about who you know.
So we're
It's
going to
about
let one man with a criminal or whatever to run the country.
and look at what we're dealing with. There's several politicians that have criminal records.
And yes, and that's probably where it has gone wrong. But they also were smart enough to have more positive and negative outlook, though, too. And what I'm saying is, nobody barely even know your name other than what's on the screen.
And that's fine with me. Like I said, in the coming days, more of my campaign is coming out.
Yeah, but is it just coming out on TikTok, or is it going around global? Are you getting the word out in the newspaper around the world?
But it doesn't have to be global. The United States does not run the rest of the world.
But it's a United States you be running. So therefore, as a United States citizen, we have every right to know what goes on in the office.
I know that. And like I said, right now the only social media that I use is TikTok. I don't use Facebook.
But in reality, TikTok is not relevant because a lot of things on TikTok is also for shits and giggles, and nobody's not going to take any of this serious without actual receipts of other activity outside of TikTok. Does that make sense?
It does, but it shouldn't matter. That's the whole thing. That's what I've been trying to stress. It shouldn't, like I said, it shouldn't matter what you have behind you. If you got an alphabet behind you, law degrees, doctor's degrees, it shouldn't matter any of that.
But in
It should
reality, that's
be,
not
it,
how the world runs. So
it should be what you're running on and what your beliefs are.
but in reality, nobody's not going to share that same vision.
You're right. You are right, Gizmo. But like I said, I don't want people, with the way the economy is, I don't want people donating to my campaign. I'd rather see them taking care of their families and let me do the financing part of things. Like I said, I already know I'm not going to get far, but it'll get my
But in
name out there.
reality, you have your own struggles in real life. How are you going to manage all the politicians and logic behind it?
I've got one struggle in my life now, and that's being handled. Other than that, I'm fine.
So are you going to financially able to support this run?
Yeah.
On your own, and you're going to get yourself out there and promoting yourself all over the world.
Yeah, because like I said, I have contacted several media outlets. They wanna do a story on what I'm doing with my bike ride. That's going to
But
be the
just
biggest part of my campaign is doing my bike ride because that's going to give me what I need to get out there and meet with everyday Americans.
but we can meet everyday Americans daily without going across the
Not
world
when
like that.
not when you live in one state. You can't just focus on one state. You've got to focus on all of them.
But that still doesn't tell me what kind of changes in a positive direction that visually
And like
everybody see to make a
and like I
difference.
did tell you, there will be videos coming out about the policies that I would be going for.
Yeah, but we don't want to wait till tomorrow. We want to know what the yesteryears was. Out of all your life and choices, you gotta come across a strong leader. What have you done before this prior decision to prove to be a strong leader to make a decision for the U.S.?
You
Because
definitely
before
want.
I trust my life on a person that delivers all the decisions,
Well,
I would
you
like
weren't
to
here for that
know.
conversation. The president isn't the one that really makes the decisions.
So that means you're not able to make decision on your own and going to be dependent on others. I mean, you got
No,
to do
that's
something
not
different
it.
to stand out differently.
That's not it. That's the whole thing. The president technically does not make policy.
But
Congress
he's
does.
a man that still has to make somewhat a fair say, yeah or no.
Yeah, and guess what? I discussed this earlier in Truth Live. Earlier, we were talking about this. Yes, the president can issue executive orders. Those executive orders, if Congress does not like it, they can challenge it in the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has to go by what the law is. Congress is the one that makes all the laws. The president is just one to sign it. And that's what I want to change. They talk about checks and balance on the president for, decisions he makes. What about the checks and balances on Congress? Because they're the ones with the control of the purse of the country. They're the ones that control the laws that are made. The president just signs them or vetoes them. That's all he does.
Okay, I got a question because you do have a history of billing out on stuff that you have started. What makes you not going to bill on this? Because you had the duck radio, and then you had
The
the
duck
wrestling
radio,
thing.
I took down because I wasn't getting listeners on it.
But what are you going to do if you can't get people on this train on your way to voting?
I'm still gonna go. I'm following through with this all the way. I've already said that.
But also, you wanted something to do with wrestling, but you had no funds for that either.
Technically, I did have the funds for that. I don't want to do it. I'm focusing on this. Just because I don't talk about it doesn't mean I'm not doing things.
I
I
was on
don't.
your live when you were
I
trying to
don't.
figure out the
I
fund.
don't put. I don't put a lot of information out there as to what I have going on in the background.
But what if you go through a mental break where you're posting that everything's the end? Do we really want a president in the office when things go bad? All of a sudden, you get a letter of the post saying goodbye.
There's this wonderful thing that we have called First Amendment, where you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, but we also entrust in empowerment, and we also rely if somebody's going to come across a hard path, then
I mean, you
suddenly
talk about. Hold on,
you
hold
crack
on. You want
back.
to bring up what I do? How about you doing the same thing?
I'm not running for president,
It shouldn't matter. My decisions are my decisions.
but how can we trust somebody who's trying to hold empowerment to make decisions for the world and when things get tough?
You can't say how one person feels not being in their shoes.
But at the same time,
especially when people like you or somebody else turn their back on them.
I
When you
never
think
said I
people are your
turned my back.
friends.
I'm just being realistic. You want to
Well,
be a
I'm
and
being
I'm asking
realistic
you a
too, because
question,
now
and now you're
I was
being
gonna
defensive.
I was gonna avoid this. I'm gonna hold a live tomorrow, and I am gonna be calling you out on some things that I've heard about you, Goose. I am
Oh,
gonna call you out.
go ahead. I can. I'm just asking you a question. See, you can't even handle simple questions without
And I'm
retaliation.
answering your questions. It's not my fault you're not listening. You don't like the response, so you just keep pushing to get the response that you want. That's what you do.
No,
You don't
I'm
like the
asking
response.
you a serious
No,
question.
that's exactly what
Truth,
you're doing. I've
truth.
already addressed what you said, and you don't like the response, so you just keep going at it a different way just to get the response that you want, and it's not going to happen.
No, as a person who is supposed to be a concerned citizen, I think I'm entitled to ask some questions. It's not my fault you are getting defensive. And if you
I'm
think
not being defensive. How am
and
I
if
being
you think
defensive?
you're going to
Because I'm saying
retaliate
I'm
to
going to call you
somebody
out on
who
things that
could
I've
be a
heard.
potential voter is going to help anything, it's not. I just asked
Goose,
you a question.
and like I said, everything that you've asked, I've answered. You just didn't like the answer. That's all it is.
I'm
Plain dumb.
asking you multiple
You don't like the
questions,
answer.
but you're reflecting.
No, I'm not. I'm answering them. You're the one that don't like the response you're getting. And this is what you do. This is what you're known for. You don't like the response you get, so you throw a baby fit.
Does it sound like I'm throwing a fit? You're the one that's trying to deflect on this.
No, I'm actually sitting here talking.
And now I'm sitting here asking you a question.
And you're asking repetitive questions.
Oh,
You're just asking them
you're
different ways.
you're going to be a president. You're going to have to handle questions. I'm not running for nothing.
And good for you. Ask me if I give a shit.
Oh, and that's a word from a president.
Oh, yeah, like it's better than what Trump said, grabbing a woman by her you know what? Give me a fucking break.
You're talking about a guy who's playing with Red Rocket in a tub.
No, that's you. You're the pervert.
I'm not the one that came up with the word Red Rocket. Now, was I?
Neither was I.
It was you, and it was clearly in that
No, it
was
wasn't. It
that
was
was
somebody else,
you.
and somebody
That was
else
you
kept it
and
going.
Christina that came up with the word Red Rocket. I have
Christina was the
witnesses
one
that
that
can
came up with
verify
it.
differently. So don't come at me for
I've
asking
got
you
I've
a
got the
honest
screenshot, you dumb
question.
cunt.
Oh, what did you call me?
You heard what I called you.
And you're going to be the president.
Oh well.
And you judge others.
Well, I guess that didn't go well.
It was just an honest question.
Well, I mean, he's got to be able to answer questions without getting mad and calling names like that.
I was not being I wasn't being rude. I'm being realistic. Who, me? I'm fine.
That was very uncalled for, though.
I was just being honest because running as a president on TikTok does not equals reality of the real world.
No. No, it really doesn't. And even if you get there doing it through TikTok, you still got to make it through the primary.
But I'm just being real because most politicians are out there somehow.
Yeah, they are. And politicians play dirty.
And I was not being mean.
No, you weren't.
He changed his tone on a serious question, so I changed mine. Sorry if I ruined your life.
Oh, you ruined my life.
I just had a serious question because I hear all this politician talk, but nothing being proven otherwise.
I mean, I don't know why it was taken to that level though with him.
It was just political questions. God, I didn't know it was a dumb C word.
See, that's the problem with discussing politics and religion. It always turns ugly.
He wasn't giving me answers. It was just basically do something else. I didn't care what other statistic was telling me because I was asking about him. There's a difference. All I asked is, what is he going to do differently? But I'm the dumb one?
You're the dumb C one.
So how is that going to win his votes?
And that's not when they start asking questions. Is that how he's going to respond to them? I don't know why people do that.
Oh, gee.
I mean, if you don't know the answer, just say, hey, I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured that out yet.
You know, it's weird. Somebody strange added me on their Snap. I wonder who.
I don't know. I need to add you on mine.
You can't get defensive. I wasn't degrading him, was I?
No, you were just asking questions.
Was I belittling?
Not that I heard.
It was just questions.
I mean, you can't get upset when people are asking questions. Hey Samuel, how you doing?
And then threaten to blast me? Blast me over what? I wasn't even blasting him. This is the stuff that he brought up, and I just brought it into questioning.
Oh, I know.
Oh, good night, Samuel.
Hey, good night. I hope you have a great night.
It was just an honest question. I mean, everybody could have asked the same questions.
Yeah, but that wasn't the way to respond to him.
I mean, he was the one that brought up the politician anyway.
Yeah. And
If you're not ready to answer it, then don't bring it up.
I mean, the whole point of this, my whole page, is about the truth. About everything that's the truth. Not just whatever, just everything.
But I wasn't doing it to be mean. I just kind of curious how he was going to run the politician. And then he's going to expose me for who I am. Everybody knows who I am. Everybody knows I come with quirks. Everything.
You come with questions.
Huh?
You come with quirks and questions. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I hope people got this recorded.
Well, I mean, because that's not going to look good. And, I was trying to decide earlier, do I want to go live on this account or do I want to go on my main account and just have...
I'm really so sorry that I ruined your life.
No, you didn't ruin my life, but I think I'm going to go live on my main account.
You're not mad at me, are you?
No, I ain't mad at you.
I was just asking a question because, I asked every politician, well, not directly, I always wonder, but I see clippings, I see news headlines, I see what they had done outside of the politician, right?
Right.
And so, out of curiosity, I was wondering what he was doing for the community.
And that's what everybody's going to ask.
Because he's not known, because he's liberal, that doesn't mean anything.
What up, Goose?
Hey, G, I'm a bad goose. I'm going to my corner.
Did Duck just call you a see you next Tuesday?
Yes. A stupid one, too, by the way.
Why? What did you do?
I was asking him about his political views, and he got mad at me.
Wow.
I wasn't even insulting. They were political views. I asked him, how would people know what you have done for the community when you bring it on TikTok? And it was things like that, like what he does for the community. And I said, you can't just go to sleep and then decide to become a president the next day without no backup.
And he felt the need to call you a see you next Tuesday?
And then he threatened to blast me. It was like, not anybody haven't heard my dirty little secrets.
Wow.
And I asked him about his fundings. How you're going to fund for this adventure when you're not out there enough for people to know your...
I don't think he is live, Jen.
No, he's not. He was in the box and he called her that and then dropped out. And
I have a video of the whole thing. You guys witnessed yourself that I was not being mean. It was an honest question.
Yeah, no, I was in a different live, and Jen came in and said that he called you a see you next Tuesday, so I came over to see what was going on.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's not looking good for a politician.
I think that was all a bunch of bullshit anyways.
I asked, I think what was final draw was, I said, you couldn't get funds for politician. You had Duck Radio that didn't work because he bells. And I said that you wanted this wrestling thing, didn't have no fun. And I go, you bell. You bell every time things get tough. So when you're in the White House, when things get tough, are you going to bell?
He's a little PUSSY.
I said, you can't not threaten to end everything when things are going. And he goes, that's within my rights. But I said, not when you're running a White House.
oh, thank you, Gina.
Do you really think his retarded ass could run a White House? Watch me get banned now, but I don't care.
I was just being realistic, G. I wasn't being mean.
He's gonna be like.
So he's gonna blast me tomorrow. By the way,
I'm the president of the United States. Don't worry about him, Goose. He's nobody.
well, at least I'm entertaining you Tuesday.
Huh?
So at least I'm entertaining to you Tuesday.
Don't worry about him.
But the thing was, I was just asking a question. I think I have every right to ask a president.
Oh, yeah, of course you do, especially if he's pulling this, oh, I'm running for president bullshit.
I mean, even Trump is not running scared with all the charges coming at him. He'll answer ya.
What's he gonna do with this bike run and people ask him questions like that?
But how is he going to financially afford it? That's what I wanted to know.
He can't even do that bike run. He'll freaking go 2 blocks over and start having a heart attack. He has so many health problems, it's not even funny. Ashley's a scammer.
I was being nice. I was asking a question, and he was trying to play me stupid.
I know, Goose. He's a joke. Scammer.
Scammer.
I mean, I'm a lot of things, but I don't think I'm a See You Tuesday person.
All right, I gotta jump down because I gotta take a piss.
I didn't know asking questions about president was a crime.
Me neither.
I wasn't even being mean about it. I was being honest and asking honest questions. I mean, when you go to a doctor, you want the basic credential about that doctor too, you know? It's just a standard questions.
Yeah.
Hell, I even questioned myself at times. It's everyday life. But if you're gonna be a president and run a country, you gotta able to answer questions.
I mean, that's all politicians get is questions all day long.
And when I asked about the school education background, all I got was I'm educated. That doesn't tell me nothing.
Oh, educated in what?
Thank you, G. I mean, I'm a little slow upstairs, and I know I can't just wake up and say I'm going to be a president without no basic backgrounds.
Thank you, G.
I mean, there's so much to learn, so many and not only there's just, yes, I understand there's other people going through that, but the ultimate person has to make the decision. Because somebody else write the story, that doesn't mean that you're just going to sign it off.
Right.
I mean, I think I've been alive long enough to kind of understand political party.
I understand a little bit, but I mean, everybody has their own views, and everybody's allowed to have their own views.
Yes, but when you're running for president, you got to expect questions.
And you got to be prepared to answer them without calling somebody a stupid C.
Boy, I'm moving up in the world with names.
Not doing no name calling in here. I don't even call the scammers names when I talk about them.
But he wasn't understanding my question. Was my questions hard?
No. Nope, I was understanding. Hey, Candy Cane.
My questions wasn't that hard. I didn't think it was hard. Did I stagger my words?
No, none that I saw.
That came up with the word red. Oh, somebody sent. Sorry. But the thing is, though, I was not being mean. I was just being realistic. I mean, there's got to be a point at some point in your life, you gotta realize TikTok and reality are two different worlds.
They are. Very much so.
It's not like you're running a business and trying to make a sale without showing your products, your work.
Exactly.
In order to make sales, you gotta make it believable and convincing.
Gizmo, he couldn't answer any question straight. He's not prepared.
And I'm still even calm. I'm still here.
You're very calm.
And yet he's gonna grasp straws, blast me out. What kind of politician do that? I'm not even running for president. I'm running for nothingness.
No.
I'm a president in my own world. I don't need no votes. I try to vote myself out.
That's right.
And it was him that started the rocket talk, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to judge me, I'm not the one that's doing live from a tub. I'm not running for anything.
I can play it after we end the live and all, and because you know TikTok saves the lives.
So it's like I wasn't turning on him. I was just asking a question. And I'd like to know where the finances was going to come from it for him to deploy this plan.
Well, yeah, it takes a lot of money to run.
Thank you, Amy. I was going to play it, but I didn't think it should be repeated twice because I didn't want Truth to get banana for something I played. And I thought we were going to get banana.
5 hours one night and got banana when I was saying goodnight.
I really didn't mean to take over your life.
I don't give a shit. I've been participating.
It was just an honest question, though. I wasn't being mean. Why be so sensitive?
You're right, G.
I mean, I know a lot of future politicians, and they started young in high school. Some even started at junior high taking politics.
But even then, how do you just go straight to running for president? Get into some kind of other office first so you can get the experience.
Yes, and a lot of the people who got in offices have some kind of life outside of politician experience, too. You can't just say, this doesn't matter, this doesn't matter. What may not matter to him, it might matter to somebody else.
And if it doesn't matter to him, that could cost him votes, too.
I was just being realistic. I mean, I hear all the running, but I'm just being realistic. If you can't make your own life decision, how are you going to make decisions for others?
Right.
I wasn't saying anything to be disrespectful. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just being realistic.
You were asking honest questions.
And the thing is, though, as much as anybody don't like it, but the world does run on money.
It does. You can't do anything without money.
I don't think there is not even a country you can go to that doesn't have a dollar value. You go to these other countries with culture, they show empowerment by the jewelry they wear.
Yeah.
They show wealth by their clothing. It's everywhere. There's no escape of it. There is no world that doesn't run on a dollar bill, and if so, it's the island you can't live on.
Right.
I think there's a few villages that still don't run on an outside dollar value.
No, but they completely self-sustain themselves. They don't need it.
Nor do they understand our life.
Right.
But you can't stay on focus on one thing and ignore the other. You just have to set life realistic goals, and some of the goals and dreams are more of his and not others. We're all going to work regardless if we want to or not.
Right.
That's just the way it is. If we didn't tax anything, then nobody has nothing to fall back on. You know, things are going to be in greater demand as the population gets out of control.
Yeah.
And what sells more in the media. This world is a monopoly. They'll keep you going around and around till you no longer can afford to go past go. And then your game is over.
Yeah.
But I don't remember saying I was running for president. Do you remember me saying I was running for president?
No. I don't even remember hearing you say you were running for the PTA.
Hell, I don't even remember running through a locker room fully dressed either. But I never put myself in a situation. I would never do anything political or for the government because then I have to behave. And we all know my track record.
Yeah, that's right, Gizmo. There was no call for that. He was way out of line.
Should I take that snap from the unknown person who searched me?
Yeah.
Because I know it's not, let's see. Oh, look at that. He withdrew it. Oh, no, there it is. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. But it was just a honest question. You can't get mad at a future voter just for a honest question. Yeah, I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh, thank you, Gizmo. Yeah, I think, yeah, he just lost a lot of votes on being an independent runner. I don't know where she ran off to.